Hello, good morning, and welcome to this week's flow. Take your time, find that comfortable position on your mat, either sitting or lying down. Just make sure that where you are is comfortable, and it will allow you to have those few moments to check in with your body. Checking in with how it feels to be in your body today. From the simplest things, like whether you're feeling slightly cold or maybe itchy or maybe a slight pain here and there. And then maybe going to more specific things like how your breath is right now. What sort of breathing pattern is there? Whatever it is, just be aware of it. Be present with it. Include it in your moment right now. And maybe taking a moment to find the points of contact. So think of the weight releasing through those points. Think of that support coming from the ground. Think of a general sense of opening across the body, lengthening, widening, expanding in any way. And coming back again to the breath. Finding the expansion, finding the release. And thinking of each breath being a revitalizing sort of part that comes into the body. Breathing in, expanding, opening, filling your body with energy. Breathing out, letting go of anything excess, any holding, any tension, any emotional baggage that you're holding today. And throughout the session, just keep in mind that flow of the breath. Try to stay with that revitalizing aspect of the breath. Let it be present. And from there, gradually, we're going to start waking up the body. So you can start with small moves, moving fingers and toes and hands and feet, stretching arms and stretching legs, opening, expanding, twisting, turning, reaching, opening. Anything that works for your body right now, anything that feels that it sort of helped a part of the body get unstuck, maybe. So as you're doing those little movements, you're exploring the state. You're exploring the way that your body feels whilst doing certain things. Lovely. And as you're there, we can take it into a little cycling routine. So letting your legs be in charge of the cycling. So moving from the hip joints, allowing your knees to work, find the ankles in that, and just carry on. Good for 3. And 2. And 1. That's perfect. Gently tucking your chin in, letting the arms extend on either side, and we're carrying on the cycling. Good for 3. And 2. And 1. That's it. Nice. Now let both legs extend all the way up, flexing your feet. Good. And as your legs stay up, just try to pull the body a bit higher. So trying to bring your forehead a bit closer to the legs. Nice. Working with the abs. Engaging the whole core system. Nice. Staying there for 3. And 2. And 1. Breathing in. As you exhale, you're letting it all release. Bring your knees all the way in close to your chest. Taking a deep breath. And as you exhale, head comes all the way in towards your knees. Knees coming all the way in towards your head. Now deep breaths here. 3. And 2. And 1. Letting everything release. And we're going to go rock back and forth a few times. Great. If you don't want to go there today, you can always just roll over to one side and bring it up to sitting. If you want to go there today, just carry on rocking. Just feeling the whole back as it makes contact with the ground underneath. Very good. And eventually we're coming all the way up to sitting. Good. Finding your sitting bones where you are. Finding that balance between the two. Letting your shoulders stay relaxed. Think of the spine lengthening. Your head balancing right on the top. Good. Now hands on your knees, yes. And we're going to start opening and mobilizing the spine. So inhale, opening chest, shoulders, eyes looking up. And with the exhale, letting everything draw back. Let the head drop too. Inhale, opening, shoulders, chest, eyes. Exhale, back goes back. Inhale, opening, looking out. Exhale, back goes back. Inhale, opening, shoulders, chest, eyes. Exhale, back goes back. 2 more of those. Inhale, opening. Exhale, going back. Last one, inhale, open. And exhale, going back. Nice. Finding your center. Now inhale, arms will rise all the way up. On the exhale, letting your head drop, arms coming around the back, interlacing fingers. Let the head stay heavy. And on your inhale, let the arms extend back and up. Good, so just stay there. Taking a few deep breaths. Allowing that space across the chest to open up. And also by letting your head drop, you're also getting a lovely stretch along the spine. A perfect wake up for the spine. Holding there for 3. And 2. And 1. On the exhale, we're letting it release. And just coming and bringing right arm coming up, reaching, extending, opening. And on the exhale, let it bend all the way over to your left. Good. So right sitting bone stays down, right arm reaches out. We're opening, we're extending. Hello. Finding all that space opening across your right side. Holding there for 3. And 2. And 1. Breathing in. As we exhale, placing both hands over to the left. Maybe walk your hands a bit closer to your body. And finding that little spiral. Also letting your eyes turn to look over that left shoulder. That's lovely. 3. And 2. And 1. Nice. Gently come and bring it all the way back to center. And we're going to take the right leg over to the side, flexing the right foot. Nice. Right hand grabs that left ankle. And inhale, left arm rising up. Good. Neck is free, shoulders relaxed. On the exhale, going for a little side bend, keeping that right leg extended. Nice. With control, with softness. We're not trying to push anything. We're not trying to make something happen. Just reaching out there. 3. And 2. And 1. Inhale, rising up. Great. Now your left hand comes down to the ground. That can either be a flat hand, but if your wrist is a bit fragile today, you can always go into your fist or your fingertips. So left hand down. And on your next inhale, we're going to lift the pelvis up. So pelvis comes right on top of that left knee. Right foot stays on the floor. And that's your right arm reaching out and away. Nice. Keep expanding. That's the key word for this. Opening out. Nice. Letting the shoulders stay relaxed. Holding there for 3. And 2. And 1. On the exhale, bring it all the way down. Nice. Come and bring both the legs crossing together again. Good. And as you're there, just maybe walk it as well, all the way down, or as far down as it goes, and feels borderlinely comfortable. Not fully comfortable, but not disturbing. So you want to find that fine line where it feels good to explore your range. So we'll explore. Again, we're not pushing, we're not forcing, we're not trying to make something happen. 3. And 2. And 1. And as you exhale softly, walking it all the way back. Nice. And from there, just go ahead and swap the legs around. So whichever you had in front or on top, bring the other one. Nice. Now we're going to start. Left arm rising, shoulders nice and soft. Inhale, lengthen. And as you exhale, go ahead and bend over to the right. Right hand staying down. And maybe gently pushing over towards the left. So left sitting bone down, left arm reaching out and away. Good for 3. Make sure you're taking deep breaths, allowing the rib cage to expand, pushing a little extra for that stretch. Inhale. And on the exhale, both hands coming over to your right. Also walking your hands a bit closer to you and letting your eyes turn to look over your right shoulder. Keep lengthening where you are as you're breathing in. And on the out breath, we're gently twisting just a bit deeper. For 3. And 2. And 1. Breathing it in. On the exhale, we're letting it release, finding center. Now opening the left leg on the side. Keeping that left foot flexed. Left hand grabbing your right ankle. Inhale, right arm rising. Exhale, shoulders release. Good. Inhale, give it a nice sense of length. And on the exhale, just go ahead and bend all the way over to that left side. Just holding it. Every bit of bend takes us a bit deeper into stretching our sides. Your neck is soft. Your shoulders relaxed. For 3. And 2. And 1. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, that's your right hand coming down onto the floor again, reminding you that can be a flat hand, fist, or fingertips, whatever works best. And now we're going to take a nice deep breath. Lift the pelvis up and try to make sure that the pelvis stays on top of that right knee. Your left foot is there. It can either be on the toes or fully stepping down. And then you can bring your left arm up and over, reaching out and away. Nice, and just stay. Finding softness. Getting that stretch even deeper now. So it's crossing the intercostals or along your rib cage, and it's traveling deeper down towards the pelvis and maybe the side of the leg. So try to feel what you feel. 3. And 2. And 1. And as we exhale softly, just bring it all the way back down. Bring that leg back in. And we're going to start walking forwards. So making sure it's not the same leg that you had before. And just walk it down to that level that it feels stretchy and opening. Yeah. And just moving away from any sort of sharp kind of pain. There would be an amount of pain, but this is the stretchy pain, the one that is a bit softer, it's a bit warmer, and you can feel that, things are moving, things are adjusting. A sharp one, you will understand it if you get there. And if there is such a pain, just gently move away, releasing the pose. Holding there for 3. And 2. And 1. Inhale. And as you exhale, just coming all the way back. Nice. And from there, just go ahead and extend your right leg to the front. Left foot staying on the upper inner right thigh, opening to the side. Good. And from there, taking a nice deep breath, arms reaching up. On the exhale, let's take it down for a single leg forward fold, keeping the shoulders relaxed, keeping the back soft, and extending that right leg to the degree that it feels good for you. So if you need to keep your knee slightly bent, do it. As long as you feel that warm, stretchy pain all along the leg. And we're going to stay in here for 5 breaths. And I'm going to keep the counting. Nice. Breathing in. As you exhale, softly roll it up. Left hand comes over to your left side. And inhale, we're going to bring it up again. Nice. We're going to stay for 3 breaths. And 2. Last one here. Inhale. And on the exhale, just roll it all the way back down to the single leg forward fold. Good. And inhale, we're going up again. Exhale, diving down. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, shifting down. 2 to go. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, down we go. Last one, opening, expanding. And exhale, bring it all the way down. Taking your left hand on the outside of your left leg, so crossing around. That can be at any part of the leg. And from there, extending your right arm to the front, reaching out. And as you exhale, let it open toward the back. Eyes looking over that right shoulder. And keep thinking of your spine lengthening. Holding there for 3. And 2. And 1, breathing in. As you exhale, let it release again, coming back, single leg forward fold, over to the right, for 3, and 2, and 1. Gently releasing, rolling up. From there, just go ahead and step that left foot, taking your hands behind your back, fingers pointing towards your feet. Good. And on your next inhale, you'll find in the way where you would like that left foot to be. You choose when you know. And inhale, lifting the pelvis there. Then we're going to lift the right leg too. So ideally, we want the whole body to stay parallel to the ground for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathing in. On the exhale, just releasing it down, bringing both knees in, hugging your legs, and just your back folds back, your head folds forwards. And just breathe. That's lovely. Now from there, as we are, let the left knee fall over to the side. And we're going to grab that right foot from underneath. You can go with both hands if you'd like. Sort of pull that right foot off the floor so you're bringing it closer to you. And we can start extending the right leg. Now, as you extend it, you can grab it from various other parts. It doesn't have to be the foot. Or you can spread the arms and keep it from 2 locations. Nice. Whatever you do, it's important to keep the spine straight. So it doesn't matter if the knee is bent. I really want you to keep the back nice and open. There we go. If you're getting there, you can then bring your thumb, index, and middle finger and hook them around your big toe. So that can be the hold. Holding there for 3. And 2. And 1. Inhale. On the exhale, bending that right knee, letting it release. Nice. Going for the other side. For this one, left leg comes to the front, right knee opening to the side. So yeah, the right foot comes in the upper inner left thigh. Inhale, arms rising. On the exhale, let it come all the way down. A few deep, deep breaths here. to open up those muscles along the back of your left leg, your hamstrings and the calf muscles. Taking your time observing the body and how it reacts, and witnessing the changes. Good for 3. And 2. And 1. Taking a deep breath. And as you exhale softly, start rolling up. Very good. Right hand coming on the outside. Again, flat hand, fingertips or fist. And on your next inhale, left arm rising, reaching out and finding that contact through the left foot. Pelvis staying right on top of your right knee. Nice. Letting it open. For 3. And 2. And 1. Breathing in. On the exhale, bring it all the way down again. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rising up. 3, 2, 1. On the next exhale, coming down for 3, 2, 1. Now let's take 5 in a flow. So inhale, reaching up. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, coming 2. Exhale, going through. Inhale, up for 3. Exhale, down with me. Inhale, open 4. Exhale to the floor. Inhale, number 5. Exhale, down we thrive. So let it stay there. Nice deep breath. And exhale, release. Start opening up. Taking your right hand on the outside of your left leg now. Any part of that leg. And from here, taking that right arm, inhale, extending, reaching to the front. And as you exhale, go ahead and open, twisting to the back. Eyes looking over your left shoulder and further out towards that left hand. Try to keep the whole body relatively relaxed as you're here. So 5 and 4. Inhale, lengthening, exhale, twisting. 3, 2, and 1. Breathing in. As we exhale, just bring it all the way down. And deep, deep breaths here. And as we exhale softly, we're going to come up. And we're going to step that right foot down. So right knee points up. Walk the hands a bit further back. And whenever you're ready, inhale, lift the pelvis. Again, you can adjust the placement of that right foot so you can have a good lever to come up. And whenever you're ready, lift the left leg, staying there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathing in, exhale, just release. Nice. Both knees coming in, hugging your legs. Let your back fall back. Nice. 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale as you exhale, letting it release, letting both legs extend to the front. Taking your hands again behind your back, fingers pointing towards your feet. And we're going for the reverse plank. So from there, inhale, lift the pelvis, eyes looking up. Try to not drop the head back. Holding it there for 3 and 2 and 1. Breathing in and exhale, just releasing it, coming slowly down. Bring your legs in. Go ahead and roll all the way over to your table. And maybe let's give it a rest all the way down to the child's pose for a couple of deep breaths here. Breathing in. On the exhale, we're going to come all the way up to the table. Now let's go for the cat-cows. So spreading the fingers wide. Shoulders on top of your wrists, hips on top of your knees. And inhale, letting the pelvis drop. Eyes looking out. Exhale, taking the tail, setting your back. Inhale, opening, looking out. Exhale, back goes back. Inhale, opening. Exhale, going back. Inhale, opening out. Exhale, back goes back. Last one, inhale, open. Exhale, going back. Good, finding center. From here, taking your toes under, knees coming off the ground. And just start shifting the pelvis back and up. Slowly extending the legs as we move to that downward dog. And here, just stay. The muscles are relatively warm by now, especially the muscles under your legs. So that downward dog should feel somehow easy. Or at least not too challenging. So stay there, give it a few breaths. Now looking forwards, start walking towards your hands. Exhale, release. Coming down to your forward fold. Head is heavy, arms heavy. And again, taking 5 breaths here. Just allowing that lovely stretch along the whole extensor chain of the body. From the soles of your feet, running up along the back of the legs, reaching the glutes, and traveling back down your back. Stretching the back of the neck, stretching the scalp. The 3 and 2 and 1. Good. And from there, just bending your knees where you are. And you can start lengthening the back, coming to your monkey pose. So arms nicely relaxed. Think of that lengthening through the spine from the crown of the head to the tip of your tail. Always nice and loose. Having a good balance between your feet, right and left, front and back. It has a nice sort of suspension here. It's nice and bouncy. It doesn't feel stiff. And whenever you're ready, add the arms. Arms extending, reaching up. Just staying there. And think of your eyes looking somewhere diagonally down. So you don't want to mess with the balance of your head. Holding for 3. And 2. And 1. On the next inhale, come and shift the weight over to your left foot. Right knee coming up. Good. And just stay there. Good. Finding that support from the tripod of the left foot. Nice. And from there, gently and slowly, we're going to start kicking back that right leg. At the same time, tilting forwards the whole upper body. So going for the third warrior, kicking the right leg back. Trying to find that T shape. The 3. And 2. And 1. Inhale, coming up again, bringing that right knee in. And exhale, just coming all the way down in a nice squat. So for this one, you can go either both feet all the way down, or you can bring them onto the toes, whatever works. Nice. Elbows from the inside, just pushing back, hands together. Good. And just lengthening. Breathing softly. The 3. And 2. And 1. Breathing in. On the exhale, you're letting it release, both hands touching down. And I'm going to start coming up, bring the feet parallel, slightly open, and let the body release forwards in a wide-legged forward fold. And there, just softly walking your hands towards that right foot. Left hand sort of hooking around your right foot, right leg, anywhere. And whenever you're ready, that's your right arm reaching up and out. Allowing a nice twist through the spine. And exhale, we're letting it release, coming all the way back. And from there, just closing your feet together, heels to toes. And again, bending the knees. And on the next inhale, lifting the arms. Shoulders releasing, neck is free. Lovely. And from there, whenever you're ready, we're going to start extending as we shift the weight over to the right foot, bringing the left knee up. And from there, just slowly, we're going to start kicking the left leg back. And at the same time, tilting forwards, coming into the third warrior. trying to keep the whole body parallel to the ground. It's okay if it wobbles, it's okay if it falls. Holding it there for 3. And 2. And 1. Inhale, slowly coming up. Left knee coming all the way in again. And from there, again, releasing, coming all the way down to your squat. Nice. Spine lengthening, shoulders widening. For 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Let's try a little crow since we're here. So from there, as you have your elbows pushing your legs, come and place your hands right at the same level where your elbows are. So it's for you to judge how close to the body you want your hands to be. We're not going to take it to the full extent unless you feel comfortable and confident to do it. And so from there, start by lifting your heels. So by lifting your heels, you're shifting the weight towards your hands. And what you want to happen is you're going to bring that, both knees actually, and let them rest on your upper arm. So along that surface, between your elbow and your shoulder, is where your knee and part of your shin and part of your thigh is going to land. So that for both legs. So hands in front of you, palms and fingers wide, coming onto your heels so you can actually practice the landing of your knees. And from there, it's up to you if you'd like to take maybe one foot off the floor, see how it feels. Swap to the other one. If you're really feeling not safe, you can move out from this one, or you can place a few cushions or pillows under your head so it really feels safe. Because fear might be the #1 reason why we fail. So 3, 2, 1, letting it release, coming down, back to both feet, and letting your head heavy fall forwards. You can even interlace the fingers and bring them along the back of the head. Let the elbows drop and get that lovely stretch for the spine. Nice, and letting it all release. And again, go ahead and stretch the legs and maybe let them extend a bit. If you'd like to extend them even more, you can maybe go sideways on your mat. Up to you. Just holding it here a bit. Giving space for both legs again to stretch. And then start walking your hands towards that left leg. Placing your right hand around the left foot, your left shin, your left knee, anywhere. And then extending your left arm and let it reach up or move outwards towards the other side. So really getting into that twist. Three. And 2. And 1. Breathing in. On the exhale, just all the way back to center. Now this time you can walk your hands sort of closer and closer towards your legs.
And if there is that option, you can start walking your hands sort of behind your body towards the other side. Holding there for 3. And 2. And 1, letting it all release. Start closing your feet together. Maybe turning towards the top of the mat if you're going sideways. And start walking towards the top of the mat. Exhale, release, forward fold. Bending your knees. And start rolling up, vertebra by vertebra, very slowly, all the way up to standing. Nice. And now let's take it for 3 salutations. Feet soft, connected, shoulders relaxed, hips free, jaw relaxed. Taking a nice breath in, breathing out and releasing. And here we go. Inhale, arms rising up. Exhale, down, forward fold. Inhale, open, half lift. Exhale, release all the way back to your plank. Bend the elbows. Inhale to your cobra. Exhale, back, downward dog for 3. And 2. And 1. Looking forwards, walk to your hands. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms reaching up. Exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release, back to your plank. Bend the elbows. Inhale to your cobra. Exhale, downward dog for 3. And 2. And 1. Looking forwards, walk to your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to chest. Last round. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, back to your plank. Bend the elbows. Inhale to your cobra. Exhale, downward dog for 3. And 2. And 1. Looking forwards, walk towards your hands. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to chest. Nice. Well done. And bring it all the way down. Down onto your back, knees coming in towards your chest. And just gently rocking from side to side. Easing the lower back. And eventually coming all the way down to a nice comfortable position. Either your Savasana, reclined Baddha Konasana, or semi-supine. Whatever works for your body, wherever you feel comfortable, without judging, without thinking twice, just really being aware and noticing where your body feels most relaxed. And just take a couple of minutes, breathing softly, allowing the body to find the ground as you're entering your relaxation.
time, gently. You can start waking up the body again, moving fingers and toes and hands and feet. So stretching arms, stretching legs, twisting, opening, expanding, exploring how the body feels now. And eventually rolling all the way over to one side, and softly coming up to sitting. Finding your sitting bones, finding your back, allowing your head to balance right on the top, and just breathing out softly, releasing. Arms reaching up, opening, embracing, connecting. And exhale, finding center, hands to chest. Opening eyes, minds, hearts. Thank you very much for joining today. Have a lovely rest of the day, and I'll see you next time.